Hi everyone. We've got a lot of things to get through today, but I want to start with this. When Prince Harry was wearing a Nazi swastika on his clothing. Now, a lot of people think that the royal family had associations with the Nazis, and they may still do. Like, especially like Prince Edward and Prince George. Now, basically, um, Edward was king at one point before he abdicated. Now, basically, um, a lot of people think that this is to do with Princess Diana's death, but we're not going too much into that in this video because loads of people have done like videos about that in the past. Um, but anyway, so this has got to do with the same symbolism that the man in the high castle shows. And it's even got to do with the same symbolism that is being shown in the Arrowverse. Where you've got like this crossover where Arrow meets Supergirl and Flash. And then obviously you have like their evil doppelgangers right here with the Nazi SS symbol on them. That SS, that's got to do with Suicide Squad, which is of course another DC property because like Arrow, Flash, and Supergirl are obviously other DC properties. So yeah, the point I'm trying to get across is all of these DC properties like seem to show satanic symbolism. So, well, it's not just DC properties; it's pretty much all forms of media, no matter what studio it's made by, like trying to get this same agenda to brainwash people. I mean, it doesn't matter if you're watching something made by Fox or Sony or Disney or whatever; it's still showing this symbolism. Like, see the real Suicide Squad because, like, obviously, when the Death Star blew up, the stormtroopers were inside, so it's like they basically committed suicide. Like, but you see how like they are like the SS, just like them. SS, Suicide Squad. So these stormtroopers are like Nazis, and then these guys here, they actually are Nazis. So we have the Mint Imperials. They're white in colour. Just like these Imperials are white in colour, see? So, yes, we have it at last. The 2018 Economist cover. Full of symbolism. Almost like every Economist cover before it. So, first of all, we have Donald Trump at the top because obviously he's rising up. Then, basically, we have like Kim Jong Un and Angela Merkel. Obviously, they would have to be on there, wouldn't they? And even Putin as well. Those mountains there, they represent the Illuminati pyramid. And then, look, we have the clown and the robot. That's got to do with robots rising up and Satan rising up because Stephen King's It represents Satan. That's why they even made like a remake of that It film, and it came out this year. Like that's why even like clown attacks have been happening in real life. Like it goes all the way back to this Illuminati card game cover. See, mutual assured distraction, MAD, mad. So, see, MAD there. So the clown's on this Economist cover, but it's also on this card game cover, see? That clown represents Satan. See, that's why he's wearing red for Satan. That's why the pyramid is red for Satan. And then you have the dead rising, because that's what is supposed to happen at the end of days. Whether that means ghosts or zombies or both, we'll just have to wait and see. But there are the robots rising up. So you see, like, the robots on this card game cover, but you also see the robots on this Economist cover. And even your Transformers movies are showing that symbolism as well. Even the iRobot movie with Will Smith. That bears, that's for the Rev 12 Eagle. So, Revelation 12 Eagle. Look at your King James Bible, you will know what I mean then. That is obviously the World Cup trophy for the Russia World Cup. That fish, that's got to do with a fish out of water. But it's also got to do with a beast out of the sea coming. Many believe it's like a shark. Then, I mean, that Eiffel Tower, that could be for like the Bataclan theatre attack. Maybe it's predicting that another attack is going to happen in France, maybe even Paris itself. See the Freemason pillar there? And then, of course, we have all of the religions blended together there. So just know this symbolism over and over again. Is that got to do with a space race, that rocket, or is it a nuke? I'm not entirely sure. But that tank, that's for the militaries of the world rising up, and maybe even World War III. That looks like the Kremlin right there. That's obviously a Russian building. Or it's more like a set of buildings, isn't it? So, yeah, like, basically, that connection symbol, that's for everybody being brainwashed by the internet. So, yeah. That crown is for monarchies rising up, even more than they already have. That camera's for the media brainwashing people. See the planets right there and the stars? That's because we have to get in the heavenly areas in the Pleiades star system, or star cluster. So, basically, this is just as cryptic as the previous Economist covers, if not more cryptic. Like, I mean, I'm not sure what the hell that is there. It looks like a UFO, or is it a nuclear explosion? But anyway, this power plant, or nuclear plant, whatever it is here, you can see like smoke billowing out of the top of it from the pipe. And maybe that's to do with like pollution getting even worse to the point where maybe our planet is completely destroyed. So you can see like happy faces and sad faces here. Well, that's the same with any year, really. You get negative points and good points. So, I mean, I'm not sure whether there's like a smiley face of a baby. Does that mean there's going to be like an important birth of some sort? That raining weather there, that could be to do with the Rev 12 flood coming. Basically, right, there was this whole Saturday Night Live thing called Welcome to Hell, And what this represents, essentially, is that at the end times, it will literally be hell on earth. I mean, like, the hell on earth has already started, to be honest, what with all of the attacks happening around the world and such. And what with North Korea and ISIS rising up. And even, like, Russia and China rising up.
Hey there, boy.
So, you have Saoirse Ronan, the Rev 12 woman. So, basically, this represents that certain men are doing satanic acts of sexual harassment. Jesus will not stand for it. Like, you will be cast into the pits of hell at the end of days, like, if you carry on sexually harassing women. So, we have the Big Brother logo, which is obviously like the Eye of Horus, which is a symbol that is associated with Illuminati and, of course, ancient Egyptians. But then we have Daniel, just like Daniel in the Bible. Big Brother used to be on Channel 4 for the 4th Age, but now it's on Channel 5 for the 5th Age. And the 5th Age is the one that we have to pass over so we can get into the Golden Age, which is the 6th Age. So, here we have Brie Larson, the Rev 12 woman. Here we have Daisy Ridley, the Rev 12 woman. She plays Rey. She's gonna play Captain Marvel. So, basically, obviously, loads of men fancy these women, but that's beside the point. So, the point I'm trying to make is the Eye of Horus is there, but the Eye of Horus is also there. So, you see, don't you, how that Big Brother logo is just like the eye there, and the eye's there, see? And why, you ask, is the eye on her shoe, and why is the eyes on her shoes? Well, it's because these women have got to ascend above the eye. So you see, like, how the rest of their bodies are above the eyes, see? Because you got to ascend above the pyramids to come out from underneath the burdens of Egypt. So, here is the Illuminati pyramids, complete with the Eye of Horus. See? Daisy Ridley even has a tattoo of the Illuminati pyramid. Brie Larson's got these pyramids behind her. Even the Oscars logo has got a pyramid in it, or a triangle. And then this red down the bottom represents the red of hell, because, like, hell is at the bottom, obviously. So, Christian Bell, just like Bell End, and that links with Jewish stuff, and you know the connections between Nazis and Jews. So, and that goes back to the Nazi stuff that I was talking about earlier in this video. And I've talked about Nazis in loads of my previous videos as well. So, you have Christian Bell, but you also have Christian Grey. They're both rich Freemasons. And, I mean, even the character that Christian Bell plays, Bruce Wayne, the Batman, he's a rich Freemason. It could be to do with, like, obviously, like, you have the Christianity religion, and the people who are part of that religion are called Christians.